From the first moment that Salvi Perez donned the tools of ignorance for the Kansas City Royals on August 10th, 2011 at Tampa Bay, they knew they had their catcher, or at least they could see it in that first game. He picked off a runner off first, picked a runner off third, and he went 1 for 3 with an RBI in that game. Salvi has gone on to catch regularly for the Royals since then, and 7 All-Star appearances later, an World Series MVP, 5 Gold Gloves, and several Silver Slugger awards later. Salvi is still going strong, leading the major leagues in home runs this year and in RBIs. It wasn't a lot different for the Yankees when they found Bill Dickey catching out of high school. He had been to college 1 year in Arkansas, and he had been offered, I think, $12,500 to sign with the Yankees, and he got into his first major league competition late in 1928, had about a little more than a dozen at bats. But he was a regular catcher. In 1929, he hit .324 with 10 homers and 30 doubles, 6 triples. They knew they had their man. In those great Yankee teams before that, 1927 Yankees are often thought of as the greatest team of all time. They were kind of weak at catcher. They had three guys who split catching duties through those years. But in 1929, Bill Dickey took over and made 11 All-Star appearances and won 8 world titles and 9 World Series. Also coached, and when he coached, they won 6 more world titles. He also trained Yogi Berra. As Yogi said, Bill Dickey learned me all of his experience. Bill Dickey and the 1938 Yankees are playing today on the channel. They're playing the 1933 Chicago American Giants, but they must win to stay in the tournament. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Good morning, everybody. This is Apba Brian with Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you Game 12 of the 1930s Double Elimination Project. 1938 Yankees are hosting the 1933 Chicago American Giants. On the mound for the Yankees is Lefty Gomez. He's a grade B pitcher with a Y strikeout modifier. We're ready to begin. Nate Rogers steps into the left side batter's box for the American Giants. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. The left fielder is Twinkletoes Selkirk. He makes the catch. 1 away. American Giants are 2 defensively. We're playing basic Apba, and the Yankees are fielding column 1. And I'm using the 2011 Apba book. All right, 1 down, and that brings up Willie the Double Wells, the shortstop. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Willie Wells. And let's see where he's going to end up. 31 is going to end up on third base with a triple. That brings up Hall of Famer Turkey Stearns, center fielder, a .354 hitter in 1933. Yankees are going to play the infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch to Turkey Stearns, left on left. 1-1 roll for Turkey Stearns. That is a 4. That ball is driven to right field. It will score Wells. Stearns round second. He's not stopping there. He's on his way to third. The throw from the right fielder, Henrik, nails Turkey Stern at third. He is out 5-7 after hitting a double. Give him an RBI and score at 7-5, 2 outs. But the Chicago American Giants are on the board. They lead 1-0. Base is clear again. Here's Mule Suttles. 23 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. The eventful top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. 1-0 American Giants with the Yankees coming to bat. William McKinley Cornelius is a crafty right-handed pitcher for the American Giants. Best pitch is a curveball, but he has a variety of pitches. A winning pitcher in the 1930s and had a long career in the Negro Leagues. Lefty Gomez was roughed up a little bit in the first. The Yankees are behind by a run. Frankie Corsetti leads off. Bottom of the first. 32 is a 26, and that is going to be a ground ball to the Chicago American Giants second baseman, Boise Marshall. He throws out Frankie Corsetti, 4-3, 1 out. Third baseman, Red Rolfe. 55 is a base hit for Rolfe. We have changed the scoreboard around. To me, it just makes more sense for me to have the home team on the right side, white team on the left side. There's the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio. 14 is a fly ball to left field. Walter Davis is under it and puts it away, 2 outs. Brings up Lou Gehrig. And 6-3 is a 22. Feeling column 2, that's going to be a hit by pitch ball. Gehrig takes first. Yankees have 2 on with 2 outs. Tommy Heinrich, old reliable, steps up to the plate. Six-2 is a 29. Looks like Cornelius will get his way out of this. That's a ground ball back to himself. He throws the first, retire Henry. 3 outs, we go to the second inning. 1-0 Chicago. Alex Radcliffe leads off for the American Giants. He is the brother of Ted Double Duty Radcliffe, who we just saw playing with the St. Louis Stars. Here's a pitch from Lefty Gomez. 25 is a base hit for Radcliffe. That brings up Walter Steel Arm Davis. 6-4 is a 14 that's going to be a base on balls. First and second for the American Giants and nobody out. Larry Brown comes to the plate. He is the catcher for the Chicago American Giants. We talked about Bill Dickey in the opening, but Larry Brown as a catcher was a man of renown. He was well known as a defensive catcher in the Negro Leagues, played several All-Star games. The story is told that in 1926, while playing in Cuba, he threw out Ty Cobb, stealing second base 5 times. And then Ty Cobb tried to pass him off as a Cuban and bring him in to the major leagues. The same story is told that Roger Hornsby did the same thing, but he refused. Here's a pitch to Larry Brown. 6-3 is a swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 down. The 8th place hitter, Boise Marshall, pitcher on deck. 53 is a 18. Yankees are feeling column 1, and that is going to be a single through shortstop. Runners advancing 2 bases. And that scores Radcliffe. Davis goes to third. It is Chicago 2, Yankees nothing. Boise Marshall comes through. Now with 1 out, the pitcher, William McKinley Cornelius, comes to bat. The Yankees are going to play the infield in and try to stop the bleeding. They're down by 2 runs. Here's the pitch to Cornelius. 65 is popped up into the air. Short right field, and that's caught by the second baseman. Joe Gordon, not deep enough for anybody to advance. 2 outs, top of the order, and Nate Rogers. 55 is a 7 against a B pitcher. That's going to be a fly out to center field. Most of those 7s are singles, but that B turns it into a fly out to center. That's the end of the top of the second. Chicago American Giants add 1. They lead 2-0. Bill Dickey leads off for the Yankees in the bottom of the second inning. They're down 2 runs. Bill Dickey hit over 300 most years that he played in the major leagues. 43 is a 12. Hit on the ground to Alex Radcliffe at third base. The throw across the diamond, and Dickey is retired. 1 away, Joe Gordon. 21 is a fly out to left field. Play made by Walter Steel Arm Davis. 2 outs. Here's Twinkle Toes, George Selkirk. 26 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. We go to the third, 2-0 Chicago. All right, Willie Wells will lead off. He started off the scoring in this game when he tripled in the first inning and was driven in by Turkey Stearns' hit. There's a pitch to Willie Wells. 41 is a ground ball to the shortstop, Frankie Crossetti. Throw to first, 1 out. Turkey Stearns, 44, is a 6. That's going to be a drive into the alley in right center field. It's going to get to the wall, and Turkey Stearns has his second double of the game. He'll be at second with 1 down. Here's Settles, first baseman, power hitter. 3-3 roll, that's a second column roll. And 54, it will be just a base hit, but that base hit will drive home Willie Wells. Or Stearns, rather. Wells grounded out the short. Chicago American Giants have scored a run in each half inning that they've hit, and they lead 3-0. Alex Radcliffe. 3-5 is an 8 against a B pitcher. Ground out to third base. The runner goes to second. Red Wolf on the play. 2 outs. Walter Steel Arm Davis, left-handed hitter. 5-3 is a 15, fielding column 1. Base hit. And with 2 outs, Suttles will score. 4-0. Another run within 3 innings. Lefty Gomez Greg will go down. Here's the catcher, Larry Brown. Struck out his first time up. 26 is a swing and a miss. He struck out his second time up. Go to the bottom of the third. Chicago American Giants 4, New York Yankees 0. Pitcher Lefty Gomez, a 151 hitter, will lead off for the Yankees in the bottom of the third. Pitch from Cornelius, 62, is a ground ball back to the pitcher, Cornelius. Gomez is the first out, 1 down. Frankie Crossetti rolled out the second, his first time up. 55 is a fly ball to center field, taken by Turkey Stearns. 2 outs. Red Wolf. And 3-2 is a 26. That's going to be a ground ball. I think the second base, I should have that memorized by now. It is second base. We go to the fourth. 3-0 Chicago American Giants. Second baseman Boyce Marshall, 1-for-1 with an RBI, leads off. 1-4 is a fly ball to Twinkle Toes in left field. He makes the catch. 1 out. Here is Cornelius, the pitcher. Let's see what kind of hitter he was. 154. 64 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. And Nate Rogers. 35 is a base hit for Nate Rogers. Willie Wells. 6-4 is a 39. Runner is out trying to steal. 2-6. We're just playing straight basics, so we'll go with that. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It is 4-0, the American Giants. Joe DiMaggio steps into the box, 324 hitter with 32 home runs, 140 RBIs in 1938. 6-2 is a 27. That's going to be a ground ball to third base. Radcliffe takes care of DiMaggio, 5-3. Lou Gehrig, let's see, Gehrig hit 295 with 29 homers in 1938. This was his last full season. 25 is a fly out to center field. 2 up and 2 down. And now Tommy Heinrich. 6-2 is a roller back to Cornelius. He snags it and throws to Suttles at first. We go to the fifth. Visitors lead 4-0. Turkey Stearns leads off. He was 2 for 5 in the first game, so he's got 2 doubles today. Actually, not Stearns does not lead off. Willie Wells was up when Nate Rogers was caught stealing, so Wells will lead off. He's 1 for 2 with a triple and a rollout. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field, and George Selkirk makes that play. 1 down. Now Turkey Stearns, who is 4 for 6 in the tournament. 52 is, they're going to get him out this time, a ground out to third base. Red Wolf with the play, 5-3. Mule Suttles. 34 is a fly out to center field, second clean inning for Lefty Gomez. It's still 4-0 Chicago American Giants. Bill Dickey, a .313 hitter in 1938 for the Yanks, starts the bottom of the fifth inning. Yankees have not been able to get anything going offensively against crafty Bill Cornelius. 35 is a 9 against a B. That's going to be a base hit. First time the Yanks have had the leadoff hitter on. Slow runner at first. We will play it safe with all the slow runners unless I say otherwise. Flash Gordon. 22 is a 6 against Cornelius. That's going to be a double over first base. And Dickey will go to third. Yankees have a threat. Second and third, and nobody out. Here's Twinkle Toes, the 8th place hitter, a .254 hitter. Cornelius is going to walk him to get to the pitcher and set up the double play possibility. I was thinking about in Apba, when you have a pitcher in a double play situation, I'm going to add a home rule that we can take off the strikeout modifications off the card if you're trying to get a double play. Cornelius happens to have no strikeout modifications, but if he had a Y or X, he might not want that Y or X now if he's trying to get a double play. So here's a pitch to Lefty Gomez. Bases are loaded. Can Lefty Gomez put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch. 22. That's an 8 against a B. Fly out to center field. And that's going to be Turkey Stearns making the catch. But Dickey will tag up and score the Yankees' first run. 4-1. So Gomez helps his cause and gets ample congratulations when he gets back to the dugout. That brings up Frank Rossetti, first and second, 1 down. Here's the pitch to the Crow. 52 is a 27. Fielding column 2. That's a double play. Ground ball to third base. Alex Radcliffe has it. throws to Boise Marshall. Over to Mule settles a 5-4-3 double play. Disappointing end to the Yankee fifth. We go to the sixth. Chicago 4 and New York 1. All right, Alex Radcliffe, who started that inning double play, will lead off for the American Giants. Radcliffe was a .263 hitter in 1933. Here's the pitch from lefty Gomez. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for Radcliffe. And 64 is a double, a leadoff double for Alex Radcliffe. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Walter Steel Arm Davis. Davis hit .278 in 1933. Here's a stretch in the pitch from Gomez, 34. Fly ball to center field. The Yankee Clipper gracefully moving to his right. Puts it away. 1 out. Here's the catcher, Larry Brown. Strikeout victim twice. Here's the pitch. 26. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Larry Brown is having a tough day. 3 strikeouts, 2 outs. Let's see, here's the 8th place hitter, Boise Marshall, who's 1 for 2. Gomez is going to walking the pitch to the pitcher. All right, Cornelius comes up. About a 150 hitter. 2 away, first and second. 25 is a 9 against a B. That's going to be a single over short. Let's see, 1 runner scores. That would be Radcliffe, and Marshall goes to second. RBI single for the pitcher, and it's 5-1. Top of the order to Nate Rogers. 2 outs. 35 is another 9 with runners on first and second. Let's see. Infield base hit. Bases are loaded. Right now, manager Joe McCarthy of the New York Yankees is going to effect a pitching change. He's going to bring in Ivy Poison Andrews, a grade D pitcher with no modifiers, to pitch to Willie Wells. He'll be a grade C pitcher because of same-sidedness, both being right-handed. 2 outs. Sacks are full. Here's the pitch to Willie the Devil Wells. 41 is a 24. That's a ground ball to the shortstop, and that will end the inning. 6-3. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 5-1 Chicago American Giants. All right, New Englander Red Wolf from Pennacock, New Hampshire will lead off for the Yankees. But New Hampshire is starting to turn colors and look beautiful, as they do every fall. Here's the pitch to Red Wolf. 64 is a base on balls. Let's hold our horses. Wolf is not up. It should be Ricky Crosetti. And 64 is a 42. Hit by pitch ball. It's the second batter that Cornelius has plucked. And Red Wolf will come to bat. Yankees are not too happy. Here's a pitch to Rolf. 32 is a 26. Ground ball to second base. He goes a short way to get Crosetti at second. 4-6. Scored a fielder's choice, and now Rolf is runner at first. Joe DiMaggio steps into the box. Joe is 0 for 2 today. And he was 2 for 4 in his first game. 24 is a fly out to Turkey Stearns in center field. 2 down, Lou Gehrig. 1-6 is a 28, and that's a ground out to the shortstop, Willie Wells. That ends the Yankees 6. We go to the 7th inning. 5-1, Chicago. All right, my home rules on pitching fatigue is the second inning of relief is a fatigue point inning. But Ivy Andrews, though he's relieving, he has a starters. He's ready with a starters letter, no asterisks after the D, so he can go longer. Here's Turkey Stearns stepping in the box for the American Giants. 43 is a ground ball back to Andrews. Throw to first. And Stearns, who doubled twice earlier in his game, is out. 1 out. The Mule settles 36 base on balls. Mule settles takes first. Alex Radcliffe, the third baseman. I have a line drive hitter. Here's the pitch to Radcliffe. 35 is an 8 against a D pitcher. Base hit to center field. And Suttles goes to second. Suttles, I think, is slow. So we're playing it safe with him. Walter Steel Arm Davis. .56 is a swing and miss, strike 3. Important strikeout for Andrews. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Larry Brown, who has struck out 3 times. Here's the pitch to Brown. 23 is a 32. Fly ball hit to right field. Circling under it is the right fielder, Tommy Heinrich, and he makes the catch. Go to the bottom of the 7th inning. 5-1, Chicago. Tommy Heinrich, Joe Gordon, and Twinkletoes Selkirk are scheduled to hit in the 7th inning. Cornelius has pitched brilliantly, holding down the powerful 1938 Yankees to just 1 run. This is going to be his fatigue inning. 3 bad things happen. His grade will go down. 4-3 to Tommy Heinrich is a ground ball to third base. Alex Radcliffe scoops and throws. 1 down. Bill Dickey. 4-5, that's going to be a walk, and that's the first mark against Cornelius' fatigue. Dickey is a slow runner at first. Yankees will play it safe. Joe Gordon, 53, is an 18. Fielding column 2. That's going to be an error on the shortstop, Willie Wells. E6. Ground ball bobbled by Wells. First and second, Twinkletoes Selkirk, 8th place hitter. Here's the pitch to Twinkletoes. 25 is a 10, and I think that's going to be a hit. No, gets a B pitcher. That's an out. A ground out to first base with a ground out to the pitcher who throws to first base. 1-3. Runners go to second and third, and there's 2 outs. Timeout. All right, they will pitch hit for the pitcher. Merle Hogue will be the pitch hitter. This is an important bat. A chance for the Yankees to get back into this game. Here's the pitch from Cornelius to Hogue. 45 is going to be a base on balls, loading the bases. There are only D pitchers in the Chicago American Giants bullpen. One's a DW. So it's going to be Cornelius's ball game. He has allowed 3 bad things to happen. 2 walks and an error. So he is now a grade C pitcher with no modifiers, pitching to Frank Rossetti, the top of the order. 4-4 is an 8 against a grade C with the bases loaded. That's going to be a fly out to center field, or with 2 outs, it's a strikeout. Asterisk strikeout. So it's a strikeout. Clutch out for Cornelius. Ending the 7th inning, we go to the 8th. Yankees leave them loaded and don't score. New pitcher for the Yankees is Steve Sundra. He is a grade D pitcher with no modifiers. He's pitching to the 8th, 9th, and first hitter in the lineups. Boise Marshall steps into the box. 24 is a 27. That's a ground out to third base, 5-3. Boise Marshall goes back to the dugout. He is 2 for 4 on the day. Now the pitcher, Cornelius, he's 1 for 3 with an RBI. 36 is a 33. Pop out to second base. That pop out is put away by Joe Gordon, 2 outs. Nate Rogers. Rogers is 2 for 4 today. 1-1 roll, that's going to be a 2-bagger, a double for Nate Rogers. And 3 straight hits now for him in this game. Here's Willie Wells. Sundry goes into the line. Here's the pitch. 31 is a 9. That's a base hit. Single through shortstop. Rogers will score. American Giants pad their lead to 6-1. Turkey Stearns. Again, there's 2 away. Running on first now. Pitch to Turkey Stearns. 31. That's an 8. That's a hit. Single to center field. Runner goes to third with 2 outs. First and third, Chicago. Neil Suttles. He can blow this thing wide open. 56 is a 34. And that's going to be, I believe, an out. Fly out to the left fielder. So 3 down in the 8th inning. 6-1 Chicago. All right, retired Bill Cornelius returns to the mound. He is a grade C pitcher, no modifiers. Red Wolf, the second, third, and fourth hitters will hit for the Yankees in the bottom of the 8th. It's kind of do or die time for the Yankees. It's getting late. 3-2 is a 26 ground ball to second base, taken by Boise Marshall. 1 away. Here's Joe DiMaggio. .46 is a fly ball to right field. Nate Rogers puts it away. 2 outs. DiMaggio is 0 for 4 today. Lou Gehrig. Gehrig is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch. 15 is a base hit for Gehrig. Single to center field. Yankees need more base runners. Here it is, Tommy Heinrich out of Massillon, Ohio. 6-1 is a 40. Fielding column 2. Pop up. First base side. Mule Suttles calls for it and makes the catch. Larry Brown came chasing, and he was kind of different as a catcher. He did not throw his mask off. He always kept his mask on when he caught pop-ups. Here we go to the top of the 9th inning. The Chicago American Giants 6 and the New York Yankees 1. Alex Radcliffe leads off for the American Giants. 31 is a base hit for Radcliffe. He is 4 for 5. He is harder than a firecracker in his first game. I think he was 4 for 4. So that makes him 8 for 9 in the project. Steel Arm Davis. 56 is a swing and miss, strike 3. Davis U-turns back to the dugout. Here's Larry Brown. He's made 3 U-turns in this game. Flight out the right. 31 is a 9 against AD. That's going to be a base hit. Infield hit for the catcher, Larry Brown. First and second. Boise Marshall, the 8th place hitter. Marshall's 2 for 4. 36 is a 33. Infield pop-up taken by Frankie Crossetti, 2 outs. The bottom of the order from Radcliffe on down, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 9. That has been pretty productive. They have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits amongst them. So here's the pitcher. He's got a hit. Cornelius. 34 is a fly out to center field. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Chicago American Giants are sailing along 6-1. The Chicago American Giants are sailing along 6-1. They can see the lighthouse on the shore. Bill Dickey will lead off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Yankees. Down by 5 runs. Here's the pitch to Dickey. 41 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Willie Wells has it, throws the first. 1 away. Joe Gordon. 6-1 is a fly ball to left field. Steel Arm Davis pats the glove and picks it out of the sky. 2 down. Twinkle Toes is the last possibility for the Yankees. 35 is a 40. And 40, fielding column 2, is a foul ball. Strike 1. Against a C pitcher, that is going to be a pop-up. Alex Radcliffe calls for it and makes the catch at third base. 3 outs. Final score is the Chicago American Giants upset the 1938 New York Yankees and eliminate the Yankees. 6-1. We'll be back with a wrap-up. It was a relentless 18-hit attack by the Chicago American Giants put upon the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium. Giants win on 6 runs, 18 hits, and 1 error. The Yankees scored 1 run on only 4 hits, and they committed no errors. Bill Cornelius was the winning pitcher, complete game, 1 earned run given up. And Lefty Gomez takes the loss, 5 2/3 with 5 earned runs allowed. The star of the game is Alex Radcliffe, the younger brother of Ted Double Duty Radcliffe. He goes 4 for 5 with a double. And in the series, Alex Radcliffe is 8 for 9. So he is red hot. He played in as many All-Star games as Buck Leonard of the Grays, Homestead Grays. I think there were 13 Negro League All-Star games that Alex Radcliffe played in. A good ball player, and once again the star of today's game. Hope you enjoyed this. It was free, and if you subscribe, it's free. Hit the like button, and comments are always welcome. Those like buttons and comments push me up the YouTube algorithm. I'm not in this to make money, but I do like to have people watch the games, and it takes a little effort to put these together. I'm not monetized, but I think you're seeing commercials on my games. That's entirely YouTube. That's not me at all. But thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless.